giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
All right, folks, without further ado, I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. We're going to get things underway. My name is Ben Donaldson, just one of the auctioneers running the proceedings here today. Of course, we are here for the brought forward auction of number 13A Lionel Street, here ahead of time, which obviously means that our vendors have received that acceptable pre-auction offer. Now, before we get underway, just a few formalities. As always, all of our auctions run under the best practice guide given to us by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. So if you are successful in your bidding here today, we'll ask you to sign and acknowledge receipt of that REA guide, of course, when you receive that. And again, you will have filled out those auction authority forms ahead of bidding here today. If you haven't done so, then please speak to Denise immediately, but I'm sure you've already done that. Look, as for the conduct of auction, again, outlined in the contract, being a brought forward offer today, slightly different to the norm. So yes, as always, we work with that reserve price. That reserve price will be that acceptable pre-auction offer. Denise will announce what that is very, very shortly. There's the line in the sand. We are on the market and selling, as we know. Your competitor bidding on top of that is welcomed. Otherwise, we sell away to the highest bidder. I still have the right to nominate and assist and help you along with those bids, and I can still refuse a bid if we don't deem it in the best interest of our vendor. I won't be placing vendor bids, as we are at that pre-acceptable level there, of course, but if there's any dispute in the bidding, I'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume things going forward from there. But very straightforward, of course. Upon the fall of the hammer, sign the contract, arrange that 10% deposit, and of course, look forward to your happily ever after. Of course, on the right-hand side of the room, I've got Karen Phillips here, our auction manager, looking after things. Any questions, please seek your advice. And of course, Greg Seaward-Searle, our client experience manager, here to help and assist and smile as always. But the reason we are here, number 13A Lionel Street in Avonside, Denise Robinson leading the charge here, doing some fantastic work for our lovely owners here. And I'm sure she's had the absolute pleasure of opening up this beautiful home the last few weeks. But the documentation outlines what you look to acquire. Of course, that is that cross-lease and freehold title, the half share in that 941 square metres of rear peace and privacy. The 7th of November, that's your move-in day, your settlement day, the day you take ownership. And this is what you look forward to. What an absolute beauty. It's no surprises we're here ahead of time, because to be honest, when you see something like this, you just know it's just a little bit magical. The detail that's gone into crafting, constructing and presenting this is just a step above. What I thought was absolutely fantastic was the way they've used the different materials, the bricks, the wallpaper, the paint colours, and they just merged together to create that magic. You know you've got something quite special here. That brand new kitchen, I mean, you can just see yourself whipping up a storm in there. You've got so much coming your way. Again, I did note in the contract, of course, you've got a few extra chattels there. You've got that wood burner, the heat pump, the TV in the lounge, the security kitchen, and of course the carpets are being cleaned, ready for your move-in without any hesitation. Now, the layout, mean, it's flexible, it's fluid, it's set there to service you. You've got that downstairs bedroom, of course, 2 upstairs as well, so you've got that separation if needed. And again, outdoors, you've got that beautiful Kiwi deck. The Kiwi Dream, plenty of space to enjoy, to entertain, and of course, just sit, perch and ponder and just enjoy that leafy exterior. What an absolute beauty. And of course, on your doorstep, not far from the Avon, you can literally just wander straight into town. You've got parks, playgrounds. What a beautiful spot to sit back and enjoy and hopefully call your forever home. So I'm not going to keep talking. Denise, I'm going to go to you and ask, what is that pre-auction offer we are here awaiting to find out, please? $735,000. Bidders and buyers, that is the line in the sand. That is where you need to be. I'm going to give that just a minute to marinate, sink in, let you consider your future, your options. Otherwise, we sell away. At $735,000 have we found our next owner in Avonside. First call, $735,000. Any advance? Otherwise, we sell. Anything further? Second opportunity. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, beautifully presented, landscaped, ready to go and ready for you. And selling away today unless I see anything further. Any advance? Third, final time. Well, it looks like we might have found our next owner at Avonside. Sir, welcome home. It goes, it is. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Well done.